All right, well, I believe you enjoyed the song by Sauce Says Back Outside. But let's go to commercial break. And when we come back, there's something that's actually trending in Kaduna. Well, just strolled on the streets of Facebook and I stumbled on that. Lots of people made so many comments at the end of it. So many backlashes here and there. But after the break, we'll get to talk about that.
Hey, this is Rihanna.
It's your boy Chris Brown. Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Kanye West.
What's up? This is Alicia Keys.
This is your boy Neo.
This is radio at another level.
Invicta FM.
Looking for luxury, comfort, and relaxation? Welcome to Extreme Hotel and Suites. Crafted for your comfort and convenience. Enjoy our clean and spacious rooms, designed to suit every taste and budget. Take a refreshing dip in our sparkling clean swimming pool. Relax at our elegant lounge and bar. And treat yourself to delicious local and continental meals prepared to satisfy every craving. Our experienced and friendly staff are always ready to serve you with warmth and professionalism, ensuring every stay is truly memorable. With 24-hour electricity, maximum security, quality customer service, and a peaceful environment, Extreme Hotel and Suites is your perfect home away from home. You can visit us at plot 344470, Gwari Road by NAFDAC, Narai High Cost, Sabantasha, Kaduna South. For reservations, you can call 0707-771-9185, or you can send a message on WhatsApp on 0906-652-2177. Extreme Hotel and Suites, where comfort meets luxury. Book your stay today.
Lokacin jin daɗi sai Kivo Krima.
Idan na sha ko lokacin shan dari sai Kivo.
When the rain falls hard, anywhere can flood, but you can stay safe if you're prepared. Check the skies, hear the news. Flood alerts are there for you. Don't ignore the signs you see. Plan ahead for your family. Stay out of flood waters. You never know what's beneath. Don't wait. Don't guess. Only the living can enjoy tomorrow. In the event of a flood, evacuate immediately. Follow instructions from the relevant government agencies. Have a flood plan in place. Be ready. Be safe. Your safety comes first. Stay protected. Be safe. Be ready. Have a flood plan. This message is brought to you by Christian Aid Nigeria, Legal Awareness for Nigerian Women, UNICEF, and the European Commission Civil Protection and Humanitarian Aid Operation, ECHO.
Ku yi tunanin gida, inda uwa ke da lokacin karanta wa ɗanta littafi, yayin da wani yaron kuma yake wasan gina gida a gefenta. Babu hantara, babu gaggawa, sai zunzurutun soyayya da ta ninku sakamakon samun lokaci. Wannan shine damar da tazarar haihuwa ke bayarwa, wato dama ta gani da sauraro. Kuma a irin wannan yanayi ne yara suke bunƙasa.
Ziyarci cibiyar lafiya mafi kusa domin farawa ko a kira lambar waya 222 wannan sako ne daga ma'aikatar lafiya tare da tallafin gamayyar kungiyoyin aida pronet da fem.
Hasken rana in ya fito sabuwar rana ta bayyana ga yunifom an shirya mana kuma ga mu akan hanyar zuwa Milo a cikin kofi mai ɗumi ga inganci an yi shi da malta Milo an yi shi da madara Milo an sa mishi koko Milo yanda dai ya kamata Milo mama ta ce in shanye
Milo. Your business money just a sleep for account? Wake 'em up now with Bill Station Fixed Deposit. Make your money they work while you they work too.
We must learn it.
Today's extra cash fit become tomorrow's new branch, new equipment, or bigger business. The interest rate now 23%. Make you download the Bill Station app for Google Play Store or Apple Store. Bill Station, make your money hustle too. This Saturday on Invicta 98.9 FM Kaduna, the conversation takes a new turn as Guest of the Week brings you another edition of insightful dialogue with one of Nigeria's leading political voices. Join Toyinla for an exclusive encounter with Professor Sadiq Umar Abubakar Gombe, the national chairman of the Social Democratic Party, SDP, a distinguished academic, seasoned politician, and national party leader. Professor Gombe steps into the spotlight to share his thoughts on the issues shaping Nigeria's democracy and the nation's political future. Beyond the titles and political headlines, who is Professor Sadiq Umar Abubakar Gombe? What vision does he hold for Nigeria? And what role does the Social Democratic Party seek to play in building the nation Nigerians aspire to see? It is a conversation that promises clarity, fresh perspectives, and thought-provoking insights into leadership, governance, and the future of democratic politics. Don't miss Guest of the Week this Saturday from 10 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. only on Invicta 98.9 FM Kaduna. Invicta FM, the Victoria Station. When it's evening time, we gather. When we gather, we talk. This kind of talk, we don't take back home.
No, you don't understand. This period, you go take no man.
Bro, if it causes trouble. Brothers for the plate. Sounds like gossip.
You can't resemble Cristiano Ronaldo this evening. So you want more than see face.
But now issues we've been planned to trash there. Discussing issues and how they relate with the ladies. It go they drop every Tuesday. From 8 p.m. go reach 10 p.m. Don't miss it. Only on Invicta 98.9 FM.
Ladies and gentlemen, please fasten your seatbelts. The flight is about to take off.
All right, welcome back from that commercial break. In the song by First Class, he calls it Amani, and you can hear this Montamata in the background. Well, it's quite very nice. It sounds like a sample somehow. But regardless, it's a very fine song.
It's a fantastic song, and I like his ideas and how he
just blends
his ideas into art.
So on the streets of social media, I stumbled upon this issue and everybody kept talking about it. Now, there was this young lady that started ranting. She posted her conversation with a man, who happens to be a married man. And prior to that, she posted on a social group giving her kind of person that she wants to either have a relationship with, and then somebody said codedly she was begging for money inside. So she now started ranting, showing what the person said, and well, in all honesty, yes, the man was actually wrong. Well, he just met her on social media and requested that they meet and let them have a date, and he went further to say that they could have a romantic time that would lead to Mirinku, if possible, if she's fine with that. So apparently that didn't sit well with her. And she started, raining insults. He dropped his phone number, and she took that number, went to his WhatsApp, and then when she showed her displeasure, he apologized and said he's sorry. And then I think he ended up blocking her. Then she now went to another social media part on WhatsApp, telling him to go out and unblock her on the Facebook, or else she's going to post his pictures, that of his wife and his kids, and even his pastor, the church, all those threats, which he obliged. But he still was making reference. I apologized already, so it doesn't have to be like this. Now, simple and short, she went as far as tagging, putting the wife's picture and his children, which was I think that's a breach. Is a cyber crime, taking a man, someone's family, and you will go as far as attacking people that are making comments to a point, and you tagged somebody else, saying that why is he talking, that he's supporting the act. Then she now still went further to tag the person that she attacked on the comment section, his wife's business, on social media, tagging everybody, tagging the church, tagging his own church pastors. Now that's how bad it is. Now, the man accepted that he did wrong by going that far, but generally, I know you may have come across that story. Do you think it's right to call people out on social media when you had a private conversation on the chat, but you're bringing it out to the world to see? Is that proper?
Okay, so I think... Okay, let's go back to the law first. The Social Media Act, or the Nigeria Act that deals with this whole social media thing. I think that's a violation. Like it's a crime, especially like that part of the whole saga where somebody's family is being published,
yes, without consent,
and it can be qualified as cyberbullying. And it was too much for me personally. I'm the kind of person that I don't go into things that do not concern me so much. But as long as you are on social media, or probably on Facebook, you would see one or two things that shows up on your feed. And yeah, I've really like followed up a bit, but what I've seen did not interest me much to want to follow up with what's happening, because so many wrong cannot make right.
Right, yes. Two wrongs never make a right. Yeah.
Yes, not even two wrongs. I see a lot of wrong things happening, like basically from the two actors themselves, going to people who are just jumping on it, jumping on it one way or another. Maybe they have been probably dragged into it, maybe by commenting, and then the person
decided
sort of drag them into the whole situation. But I think like the way a lot of people were, like the comments a lot of people were posting and making, the remarks were just horrible. I expect people to generally be more matured, when approaching issues like that. And I think that more Nigerians need to be aware of the law concerning cyberbullying and some of the things that we do on social media. I think people just jump onto things because just they have a phone, they have a phone, and they can go online and say anything to anybody. So they say whatever they want to say, or do whatever they want to do. I think people need to understand the law, around cybercrime in Nigeria.
Yeah.
And understand the act. cybercrime act in Nigeria and basically be aware of what they can do or which length they can go and what they cannot do, especially as it concerns other people. So what I see, like just like you said earlier, the person that ignited the whole thing is completely wrong, but many wrongs cannot make right. And the response from the lady was overboard, and it was disproportionate. Because you can't involve somebody's family, when it's only the person that you have a problem
with. Exactly.
You cannot involve their families and put them out there in the way that she did. That does not excuse what the person did. And like the comment that other people and how they were reacting to the whole situation too, and how they came at her too, was not something that I think was matured too.
Well,
because I've seen people.
I don't think she expected that it was going to be this kind of backlash.
I think people generally not just need to be mature in their approach.
Yeah, because I think I also I made a comment and I said
it doesn't matter.
Most times wisdom is always profitable to direct.
Yes, but we are always too eager to sensationalize things and make joke of situations that we're not supposed to.
Well, I didn't see more of jokes, but I saw more people trying to try to establish the fact that there are better ways to handle it. At least the person in question is not a child, right? But I'm not trying to defend or attack anybody, but I just believe that since it was private, then handle it quietly without really coming out to talk about it. Now, I read comments that said, what if the person in question was someone that was wealthy? Would she have come out to say this? Apparently not, if it was about the funds and all of that. But why it backfired, from what I noticed, I'm not being judgmental about anything, but why it backfired, post that she made on a particular group looking for a relationship was what people were actually biting on. That okay, you made an ad that is what you want, and somebody stepped up and said this is what he wants. Now, does it justify it? But we know that okay, the anger is that okay, this person is married in question, right?
Yeah.
So why would a married man go to a single lady's? And then definitely things like this happen, and she's not the first person that maybe married men will talk to. But the manner of handling that kind of situation is what I'm pointing fingers at, because you went too far to bring in an innocent woman and children. Now, what if, God forbid, but I don't know the situation that family would be by now. So what if that family breaks up? Who would it affect most?
Well, at that point, she doesn't care what happened to the family. But let me give you an example.
But she has to care.
Let me give you an example, Job, about something you mentioned. I saw at some point where somebody brought a post like the one that you're trying to link up and say, oh, there was a post in the beginning that said she was looking for a certain kind of person and this and that. To be honest, when I saw that, I felt like this was like somebody was trying to conjure a narrative to put out there to make it look like that was what
triggered it.
Like that was what triggered it. But because I don't have the time to go deeper into
it.
Yeah, but the question that comes to my mind is that, was that post like an immediate thing? Was it something that was recent that you can connect to this situation? Or it was something that you dig up that was done a long time ago and you're just trying to pass a narrative and you link it up? Like, that's what came to my mind, because whatever it is that people try to do, we need to question things, not just take them at face value. And
so many questions, so many questions.
That's the primary reason why I'm telling you that somehow I feel like people were trying to sensationalize the whole thing. And like, I've seen a lot of people try to body shame her, and I felt disappointed.
No, actually, there was a lot of body shaming. There was a lot of body shaming.
Disappointed. There's no amount of wrong that can make right, and even when you feel like, oh, somebody does something and deserves whatever comes after that, I think if they were trying to protect somebody's integrity, or at least try to find, how do I put it, like a right way for her to put her grievances, then they too would have acted in accordance to be able to show that kind of discipline that they want her to exhibit. If you understand what I mean. You know, you cannot act, how do I put it, like you cannot use irrational behavior to try to make somebody act rational. You understand? Or you call on somebody to act.
Do you think she acted based on emotions,
irrationally?
or so now her action? Now, how do you describe her action? Was she irrational, or was she just? Was she just acting based on impulse?
Okay, you probably missed what I said in the beginning. I said both of them. Okay, the first person, the causation itself, like the main actor that caused the situation, the guy, he was wrong in the first place.
One.
Yeah. And in the second place, it's in her right to react to the person the way that she wanted to.
Yes, agreed.
Yeah, but bringing the whole his family issue and some other.
I am still going back to what I said, that she should have solved the problem there and there.
Yeah.
Is it that telling me your mind at that moment, block him, and that is it.
Yeah,
it ends there.
Yeah,
but going as far, and then where I had an issue, she said something that I felt, well, it's not totally correct and it was not good. You're saying that okay, you're a Christian, and you're saying that the Holy Spirit told you to deal with the person. Now, how is that? So, how is that related to faith in all of this?
Okay, this
is that an excuse?
No, Joe. This is what I think. Sometimes when you see people act in a certain way or say certain things, sometimes it's not basically what it is. It's because when you overexpose yourself to, it's like to certain situations, and then people start asking questions, you are left with the burden of providing answers. And when you see sometimes people try to defend themselves by providing some certain irrational answers or irrational response or reasons, it's because at that point they are just trying to find something that fits
that situation.
They have to defend themselves, and they need to get something out there. So whatever comes out may not be rational. It can just be something that they want to put out there to give us a reason. And sometimes for a lot of Nigerians, when they go spiritual, they become unquestionable. Like they become unquestionable. Let me give you an example. When you do something and you say, "Oh, it's God that told me to do it," or I'm acting based on the inspiration of God. Nobody questions God in Nigeria, so people are left with the only options of believing or accepting. You understand?
It is divine.
Yeah, it's, how do I put it? Like it's an unconscious response for Nigerians to want to resign everything to God or Satan. When you are being pushed to the wall. Let me give you an example. When you catch somebody red-handed doing a crime or something, and they cannot get out of it, they tell you that it's Satan. You understand? And for some people who want to defend some certain action, they will tell you that, oh, they're acting on behalf of like inspiration, out of like spiritual inspiration that you would not want to question. So that's what I thought basically happening. And
well,
I think this should be like a learning experience for a lot of people.
For a lot of people, yes.
They should use it as something that should educate you on, how your behaviors generally.
Yeah, but I feel that social media should not be a place where you go and, battle people. You don't create a battlefield on social media because you want to because these days now everybody is looking for something to just have engagement, to have content, as using that as your content. Now, I feel the social media should not be a battleground where you take your personal issues, you have an issue with somebody and you come on social media. Are you looking for judgment? Now, it doesn't make sense to me, right? Because if I have an issue with you Why should I go on social media to talk? Because those people were not there when the issue happened between both of us.
Yeah, but
But coming on social media to start exposing and saying, "Oh, this person, me and this person have an issue, so we must." You understand, ba? So now, does it mean that putting our issues on social media is it meant to make us famous? Should that make us famous? Are we chasing clout?
No, I think we need to understand something, Job. Like, when something happens on social media, it happens on social media. Let me give you an example. It, like this particular situation, it happened on social media. Yeah, it's a social media.
Yeah, but
whatever.
but should it be where to spread out your dirty linens, if there is any?
Just like we always say here, that social media has given people a voice and it has connected people and, kind of bridge distance between people and others, and gives people visibility. So for a lot of people, when they want to do something, they believe that social media is the right place. Why? Because they're going to get the visibility that they want
and the reactions that they're looking for.
And yeah, sometimes,
whether good reasons or bad reasons,
sometimes it may not be reaction, it's just the visibility. Let me give you an example. Like, if you go out there and say something, there are more people that are going to see what you're doing than than if you say it, like you sit back in your area, in your ungwa, and said it. You understand? So, people generally go on social media to do things and they don't think about
the consequences
of what they are doing, of their
and they don't remember that, and they tend to forget that social media, internet does not forget.
Yeah, it doesn't,
because some years from now, these actions would speak lots of volumes.
Yes, it's easy if I do something to you, right here, I don't mean on social media, and I come back and say, "Oh, I'm sorry, I realized that it was a mistake." Maybe there and then it would end there, and the people that were there when
you actually did that,
yeah. But sometimes on social media, it remains there for as long as you can, because
some people
something goes up,
some people are good at keeping records.
Yeah, somebody can keep it and it remains forever. So yeah, we need to think twice before doing whatever it takes,
taking decisions. Yes,
and
I think there are matured ways of handling issues like that.
Yes,
because I believe that you being on social media means that you're matured.
Yes,
it means that you are, that there are consequences of things I post on social media. But I just feel that there's a lot of abuse of social media by lots of individuals. Some people just don't know how to use it. For those that are making money out of it, understand the power of social media. So you wouldn't have that time to say you want to engage in some kind of quarrels or controversies to chase clout. But I just feel that for whatever reason, we know that two wrongs never make a right. And I'm not taking sides with anybody. I'm not defending anybody. I'm not supporting anybody's action. But how you use social media, whether single or whether married, very, very important.
And there's something very key, as we are moving into, deeper into this digital age. Social media is not just a place where you think that you can access people or access how do I put it, like visibility and be able to showcase whatever you want to showcase, whether anger or something. It's a place again where people tend to go to investigate about you. Like employers can go to your
CV.
Social media.
It's part of your CV these days.
Your digital footprint is an important part of your life now.
True.
So whatever you put out there, be ready to, take it as, how do I put it, like accept it as part of your personality, because it might get to a point whereby you are looking for a job or you
and references will definitely be made to those things that you posted.
So, there are employers that go and do investigation on your social media.
Exactly, to see what kind of activities you're doing.
Person that you are,
exactly,
and the activities that you're doing.
Yes.
And lots of employers do that now, especially when, like, how do I put it, like international organizations, they do that a lot. And I think that people need to tone down, or how do I put it, like generally just be conscious of what they do or what they put out there on social media, and be generally more responsible in their approach to things. It's not everything that is about cruise. I understand this is in today's world, Nigerians always want to use every opportunity or anything to catch cruise, but we need to understand that this how do I put it, like the consequence of every action. When I mean consequence, I don't mean that everything has to go bad. What I mean is that whatever we do has the potential to bring us either good returns or a bad one, like just like karma basically. Like if you saw good things, you're going to reap good. If you saw negativity, you're going to reap
you're definitely going to reap it. So generally what we're saying is that know how to use social media, be careful of things that you post, and let's be mindful of it's not everybody that will take some kind of messages or even responses, but let's be very, very mindful of things that we post on social media. We'll go on a commercial break, and when we return, we're going to the main discussion of the day. And the question is on Facebook. We're on Facebook on Invicta FM 98.9, and you can also go on YouTube on Invicta 98.9 FM online TV. We'll be right back, and we'll get straight to it.
Every day, baby.
This is the station playing today's best mix. Terrific. Invicta FM.
Lokacin jin daɗi sai Kivo Krima.
Idan na sha ko lokacin shan dari sai kibo.
A wasu lokuta da dama, kwastomomi sukan kwashe tsawon lokaci wajen yin cinkin kaya, kana daga bisani su fice tare da yin alkawarin za su sake dawowa sakamakon ba su da isasshen kuɗi a hannunsu, wanda a bisa haka ne yasa muke gabatarwa 'yan kasuwa masu siye da siyarwa tsarin nan na Bill Station Buy Now Pay Later, wani sabon tsari da zaka iya siyan kaya ka dinga biya da kaɗan. A don haka, kar ka bari rashin isasshen kuɗi ya hana ka mallakar abin da kake bukata. Ku yi maza ku sauke manhajar Bill Station a Play Store da ma Apple Store domin cin gajiyar wannan tsari na Bill Station Buy Now Pay Later.
Hasken rana in ya fito, sabuwar rana ta bayyana, ga uniform an shirya mana, kuma ga mu akan hanyar zuwa. Milo a cikin kofi mai ɗumi ga inganci, an yi shi da malta. Milo an yi shi da madara. Milo an sa mishi koko. Milo yanda dai ya kamata. Milo mama ta ce in shanye.
Milo. Keep it locked, keep it loud. Turn your radios up. 98.9.
Sometimes I wanna run away, feeling lost near them on oily. So many people judge me, oh, but I don't care. Zion is very far away, but when I'm with you, it's like a holiday. You're my safe space, oh, I hope you know. I hope you know. I hope you know. I hope you know. Only you, only you, only you make me feel a special kind of way. Olólùfẹ́ mi, ṣó mọ̀ pé ìwọ láyànfẹ́ mi? Promise me you will ride with me until the end. Be no banjo, Jojo Barra. Promise me you will ride with me until the end. Zion is very far away.
The time is 9 o'clock.
Invicta FM.
Brotherly, me and you na family. Anything we bother you go bother me. If you need help, make you call on me. Cause we be brotherly.
All right, welcome back from that commercial break, and it's still the program Brothers for the Place. With me, Job Daniel, and Mr. Smooth Saye, right here in the building. So we're going to the main discussion for the day. So I know that men are waiting, so please, we're not talking about the drama on social media streets. We're talking about, this is the main topic of the day. So now, we know that there was a time where, or when becoming a man meant learning how to take responsibility. Now, to solve problems, to earn a living, and to continue and to contribute to society. But in today's world, while many young men are becoming so ambitious and they are getting educated, there is growing concerns that some are entering adulthood without the practical skills needed to live independently. So many still depend on their parents for financial support after they graduate from school. Others are struggling with basic life skills such as managing money or finances, making very sound decisions, handling responsibilities, or even doing simple household tasks. So now, this raises an important question. Are we raising independent men who can stand on their own? Or are we raising dependent men who rely too much on others? I'll give you a small statistics now. Now, Nigeria has one of the youngest populations in the world today, with more than 60% of its population who are under the age of 25. So this means that the decisions we make today about raising boys will shape the country's future workforce, the leadership structure, and even families. So, at the same time, the rate of youth unemployment and underemployment remains a major challenge that makes it very hard for young men to achieve financial independence. But experts have come out to argue that independence is not only about having a job, but they say it is about developing life skills, emotional maturity, discipline, and personal responsibility. So parents, schools, religious institutions like the mosque and the church, and society in general have a role to play in preparing the boys for adulthood. So we're asking various questions. What really makes a man independent? Are parents becoming too protective of their sons? Should boys be taught household chores just like girls? Are we teaching young men financial responsibility early enough? Is dependence caused by the economy or by poor upbringing? So what life skills should every boy or every man should learn before becoming an adult? So these are the questions. So, to those who are listening out there, in your own opinion, are we raising independent men or we are raising dependent men? So what do you think parents and even the society should do differently? Sai, that's the discussion today.
Okay. So personally, I think Nigerians or our society have tried so far, to raise independent men. I wouldn't say, generally Nigerian society is not a hyper independent society. What I mean is that we're not like Europe or America, where once a child is up to 18, they're being basically independent. Some of them move out of their parents' house and begin to live on their own, and things similar to that.
Yeah.
No. So our society is closely knitted in a way that not necessarily that a man has to live with their parent, when they are independent, or yeah, when they're independent, what I mean is that you can find more and more boy child, or boy children, living, way more than 18 in their parents' house before leaving there. But independence sometimes is not about, how do I put, like, just staying in the same shelter with your parents and stuff. Somebody can be to an extent independent, but then still staying with their parent. At a certain age, I mean. So I wouldn't say that we have been raising, dependent men. I think generally our society have, done a lot to raise independent men.
But
yeah.
Do those independent men have life skills?
Okay, yeah.
Making sound decisions.
Yeah, we're going to get to that.
Okay.
Yes. So, yeah. So, but what I think is that this was like in the past 3 decades or more, the situation, basically the economic situation of Nigeria stands in opposition to that. Like for a boy child to be independent to an extent, he needs some level of financial independence. Financial independence is very, very important for any young man or a man to become independent. But it has become very difficult. Like even when parents raise their children, educate their children, they graduate and get to a point and getting a job becomes difficult. And Nigeria's economy is not for the weak. It's not for the soft-hearted. Like even when you have skills, the competition out there is massive. What I mean is that you need to be able to be dogged to succeed in any form of skill that you have, because there are countless number of people out there who are doing the same thing that you probably would be doing. So you need to stand out, and it takes a lot. Like being independent in the sense of employment, what I mean, like being a freelancer or a self-employed person, it takes a lot. You need to be mentally strong to be able to do that. So that aside, what I think generally the society needs to improve on is being deliberate, on some things, when raising your, male children. When it comes to emotional discipline or financial discipline, and teaching them basic life survival skill, like what you mentioned, like doing chores and all that, because you as a man, if you are living on your own now, you have to learn how to do those things. You can't be dependent on other people to do your chores basic house chores. I think the society needs to be more deliberate about that. And then financial discipline is something that needs to be institutionalized, or to an extent formalized in our family settings, that we need to teach our children. And leadership in general, like leadership skill in general, we need to be conscious about it, how we raise our male children, and teach them the right leadership skills, and other modern survival skills that a person or a man needs to be able to survive on his own. Considering the fact that our economy is the way that it is, and the level of unemployment is massive, and not everybody is going to get a job out there. And to be independent in that respect, you need more. You like, even if you have the skill, you need others. What I mean, like practical skill of how to do something, or how to solve a problem. You need another skill of how to manage customers. You need another skill on how to manage your finances. You need another skill on how to be resilient. Because it's not easy. You know, it's easy for people to just go to say, okay, go and learn a skill and start a business. But man, when you start facing
The
challenges,
yes,
like the challenges are enormous. And for
and,
anybody,
and making decisions too.
yes, for anybody to succeed, you need a lot. And I think that's what we need to bring into every child's awareness. Like even from childhood, like the society generally, families need to start teaching their child that it's not easy to succeed in anything. Like
But-
you're not going to have it on a platter, so you need to prepare your mind mentally to be ready.
But do you think that parents are too protective? To a point.
Some parents, you know, yeah, that's contextual, and I think it depends on the individual families.
But it's not bad for parents to protect their sons. But
Yes.
if they become too protective, then I think there are lots of things that goes missing.
Some families would be very protective to over their children. It doesn't matter whether it's a male child or a female child. They don't let them go out. They don't let them interact with other people, and they don't learn the basic social skill to succeed out there. They get into certain environments and they're acting like strangers or like newbies or something. So that's quite relative. It's not every parent that protect their children. Like there are some parents, just teach their children what they need to know and let them go out there to try out something.
To figure out the things
while
by
some
themselves.
actually overprotect their children.
Okay, some actually overprotect their own children, and another question that popped up is that is this independence, is it caused by the economy, or is there a poor upbringing attached to it?
I've just finished saying that the Nigerian economy is a strong barrier. What I mean is that it's this very strong opposition to male independence in Nigeria. But then you need to, that's why I was saying that we need a conscious system where we teach our children to be resilient right from boyhood, and maybe when they grow and learn the skills to be like self-independent, they will still have the skill to remain there. Because it's one thing for you to go and learn how to do something, it's another thing for you to succeed in it. No matter how good you are, you need some other skill to back it up to be able to be successful.
All right, so if you are listening to us this evening, it's Brothers for the Place on Invicta 98.9 FM, and we're asking the question: are we raising independent men, or are we raising dependent men? What do you think parents and even the society should do differently? The numbers to call are 081 40000 989. 081 40000 989. Line 2 is 070 87 800 989. 081 40000 989. 070 87 800 989 is the number that you'd call and be part of the show this evening.
And the dreams we no come through. Such is the life of a man. You carry all this burden and it's killing you inside. You get company, my brother. You know if you do this life on your own. You get friends and G's, my brother. I no go let you run, I'm alone. Cause you be brotherly. Me and you, not family. Anything will bother you, go bother me. If you need help, make you call on me. Cause we be brotherly. Me and you, not brotherly.
Indeed, brotherly, because me and you are family, and we are, yes, definitely. And this is the Brothers for the Place right here on Invicta 98.9 FM. So, for those who are trying the first line, that's the MTN line, you can call 081 40000 989. Line 2 is 070 87 800 989. Hello, good evening. Hello, good evening. Okay, well, it seems we have a network issue right here. Right, so you can still call 081 40099 07087 800 Hello, good evening.
Good evening.
Yes, good evening. Yes, good evening.
I'm Elder Sylvester.
Elder Sylvester and Wokeke.
Yes. This topic this night.
Yeah.
You know, we in Nigeria.
Yes.
We are not acting like a European country. But European country, before their boy, before their boy finish university, in 17 years or before 18 years, they become independent. But in Nigeria, some cannot do like that. I don't know why. Because parents have work to do about their children. If you know that a country is hard, I know everybody know countries. I didn't let person the picking where they properly. You know, saying a country hard. The parents we do. Immediately, your boy started school, especially secondary school or elementary school. You have to, the person you have to tell your boy to go and learn work, any type of job, or how to buy and sell. It will help that boy if he come out from the school, or if he finish secondary school or university. Because if your parents don't have money to start something for you, that work you learn, or that buy and sell you learn, it will help you.
Okay.
Because if you become age of reason, you have to start your own without to look at your parents. Because some Nigeria, when they pay their children without handwork or how to sell and buy,
yeah,
the children will stay for the parents in 30 years. That 30 years, you see eating. It's not good at all.
Okay.
Because you need the child to help you. Help yourself before the child will help you. The person will learn work or learn how to buy before finishing school. And if government will work, he succeed.
All right.
If you not succeed,
okay.
the one you do. That's what Matthew said. Thank you.
Thank you so very much, Elder. And we have another caller. Hello, good evening.
Good evening.
Your name and where are you calling from?
Emmak, I'm calling from Kumimashi.
All right, let's hear you.
You just look at it critically for a typical life of Nigerian today. You see, I just, for me, that question that you asked, that what they really need to do to make sure that they are either boys or men become independent of themselves.
Yeah.
For me, any parent that not have the capacity of holding their children to remain dependent to them financially or anything, they should just keep them there. Than for them to just release them and go out there and go and involve in the crime. Because you see, you cannot compare the life of Nigerians to the other nations. Other nations, life is very, very simple. Sometimes you see that you as a worker there, you can even just give you something in Bashi. Under government will be paying small. But for Nigeria, we have not adopted that kind of. You understand? So it's not really easy. Even with the certificate, it's not even easy for you. You as a worker, it's not even easy. And then you that is not even working, it's not even easy for you. Then you want to even enter trade. There are a lot of competitors there. There are a lot of taxes and other things there. So how are you going to even remain dependent of yourself? Before you know, you just of yourself. And there are some Nigerians that are still independent of themselves. Those ones, they are categories of people that doesn't even have any other people that stand in their life. They have been struggling in themselves and God have been helping them. But for those that have parents that have the capacity, honestly, they cannot. There are some people that are from 30 years and above. They don't even know how to even boil noodle and eat. The parents give them all the comfortability in life. Then that kind of person, you say, want to just try to independent. Before you know, you just go out there and go and commit crime and bring it to you. And some, big men will tell you that is a slap on their face and the rest. That's why you see some of their children remain dependent to them. They will provide everything for them. So for me, it is better like that because the life is not even easy in our nation. God bless you all.
Okay, well, life is not so easy. Well, for those who are not watching the World Cup, Spain 2 and France 0, but I think it has been reversed or something. I think I can see that the goal has been reversed.
I no go let you run, I'm alone.
Okay, now the goal has yes, the goal stands. Okay. All right, so Spain 2, France 0. So it means that well, with the way the game is going, France are playing third place.
Yeah, that's football for you. Anything can happen.
Anything can happen.
Spain has been playing very, very well.
Yeah, well, compact football actually.
From the statistics.
Yeah, very compact football, and
they're a very good team. So both of them are a very good team. So when two good teams meet
one person has to just move forward. All right, we're still discussing and asking the questions. In your opinion, are we raising independent men or dependent men? So what do you think parents and society should do? So I think you have this call. Let's see if this person would respond.
Hello. Yeah. Welcome on the show.
Good evening.
Good evening. Tell us your name and where you're calling us from.
Hello?
Yes, we can hear you.
Hello?
We can hear you.
Good evening.
Good evening.
My name is David and I'm calling from Bala.
Okay, go ahead and make your contribution.
Okay, in my own opinion, I feel that most parents are not really leaving their children to get exposed to that life. Some parents are just overprotective, and this doesn't really help young ones like us to get exposed. Like, for example, I have someone that is close to me, and the parents always insist on person like always staying at home, not going out, not exploring what is happening in the outside world. And then this makes make young ones not to get exposed to the outside world, and thereby not help us be prepared.
Okay.
Is that all?
Hello?
Is that all?
Yes, that's my.
All right, thank you so very much.
Thank you so much for your
Well, so now he's tilting towards parents. So now the workload falls on the parents who are not either teaching these boys some of the basic life skills. I think
not letting them have the exposure.
Yes, and Elder said something. He says unlike the developed nations where a child at 17, 18, he's out of his father's house, living on his own and things like that. But if you look at maybe such countries, developed countries, they have a working system that is actually working for them.
Yeah.
So until Nigeria gets to, that level of having a working system that will enable men or young boys make very sound decisions and, take hold of their lives and become responsible men who are independent, know how to handle finances, know how to handle basic chores, develop some kind of life skills like that. All right, still brothers for the place, and let's go on a commercial break, and when we return, we'll just pick few calls and we call it wraps.
Me and you now brotherly. Me and you now brotherly. What we share is a brotherly. Small cash we don't come. Everybody wants some.
We'll be right back after this quick commercial break. Are you serious? For real, are you serious?
Victor FM. Kivo
lokacin jin daɗi sai Kivo Krima.
Idan na sha ko lokacin shan dari sai kibo kibo.
A wasu lokuta da dama, kwastomomi sukan kwashe tsawon lokaci wajen yin cinkin kaya. Kana daga bisani su fice tare da yin alkawarin za su sake dawowa sakamakon ba su da isasshen kuɗi a hannunsu. Wanda a bisa haka ne yasa muke gabatarwa 'yan kasuwa masu siye da siyarwa tsarin nan na Bill Station Buy Now Pay Later, wani sabon tsari da zaka iya siyan kaya ka dinga biya da kaɗan-kaɗan. A don haka, kar ka bari rashin isasshen kuɗi ya hana ka mallakar abin da kake bukata. Ku yi maza ku sauke manhajar Bill Station a Play Store da ma Apple Store domin cin gajiyar wannan tsari na Bill Station Buy Now Pay Later.
Hasken rana in ya fito sabuwar rana ta bayyana. Ga uniform an shirya mana kuma ga mu akan hanyar zuwa. Milo a cikin kofi mai ɗumi ga inganci. An yi shi da malta. Milo an yi shi da madara. Milo an sa mishi koko. Milo yanda dai ya kamata. Milo mama ta ce in shanye.
Nura Sale jajaye, amma gaskiyar magana ita ce addininmu yana karfafa kula da lafiyar uwa da tarbiyyar yara cikin nutsuwa da jin kai. Ai tun da yin tazara haihuwa yana taimakawa mace ta warke da kyau, lafiyar jikinta ta dawo sosai bayan haihuwar da ta yi a baya har ta samu damar kulawa da yaranta cikin kwanciyar hankali. To wannan ba haramun bane, illa dai wannan wata hikima ce mai alfanu, kuma ba laifi bane idan mace ta nemi mafita. Addini baya son wahalar da kai, don haka kula da lafiyarki da tsara makomar iyalinki ibada ce.
Ziyarci cibiyar lafiya mafi kusa domin farawa ko a kira lambar waya 222 wannan sako ne daga ma'aikatar lafiya tare da tallafin gamayyar kungiyoyin Pronet da FEM.
Manufar da kyautuwar iyali uba 'ya'ya da ma'uwa. John Vance 3-in-1 chocolate. Enjoy instant goodness.
Good internet changes everything. The way you work, the way you relax, even the way you stay close to those who matter to you. That's what the Airtel 5G Smart Connect brings into your space. With the Airtel 5G Smart Connect, you can enjoy unlimited data, super fast speed, and even connect to multiple devices. All for just 25,000 Naira plus 15,000 Naira one-time installation fee. Visit the nearest Airtel shop or call 0911 000 0080 to switch to unlimited.
Airtel. This Saturday on Invicta 98.9 FM Kaduna, the conversation takes a new turn as Guest of the Week brings you another edition of insightful dialogue with one of Nigeria's leading political voices. Join Toyinla for an exclusive encounter with Professor Sadiq Umar Abubakar Gombe, the national chairman of the Social Democratic Party, SDP, a distinguished academic, seasoned politician, and national party leader. Professor Gombe steps into the spotlight to share his thoughts on the issues shaping Nigeria's democracy and the nation's political future. Beyond the titles and political headlines, who is Professor Sadiq Umar Abubakar Gombe? What vision does he hold for Nigeria? And what role does the Social Democratic Party seek to play in building the nation Nigerians aspire to see? It is a conversation that promises clarity, fresh perspectives, and thought-provoking insights into leadership, governance, and the future of democratic politics. Don't miss Guest of the Week this Saturday from 10 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. only on Invicta 98.9 FM Kaduna. Invicta FM, the Victoria Station.
This is Invicta 98.9 FM. We never invented radio, but we're taking it to the edge of perfection.
There's another solid tune to follow this one. Stay locked.
And don't touch that dial at 8.9 Invicta FM. Invicta FM.
This is Invicta 98.9 FM. We never invented radio, but we're taking it to the edge of perfection.
mi chula. So put some eyes on me to keep me cooler. I know my diamonds look like scuba. Everything blessed, hallelujah. Me and my girls in the club like a duo. Treating every day like it be a new year. You can't wait to see me moving on the beat. You're my fire, hard to breathe. Press play, damn, and why repeat? Inflation, I'm the price they wanna beat. If you're starving, come and eat. I'm that girl they wanna be. When I why like tornado, why like tornado, why like tornado, no be fair. Why like tornado, why like tornado, why like.
Welcome back from that commercial break. We're still brothers for the place on Invicta 98.9 FM. And, calls are coming in. And the question we're asking is that, in your opinion, are we raising independent men or are we raising dependent men? So what do you think parents and even the society should do quite differently? 081 40,000 989 070 87 800 989. So you have this call.
Hello? Hello?
Hello, good evening.
Hello?
Good evening.
Good evening.
All right, well, I seems like this young person doesn't really understand. This one is a really young boy. He's in a hurry to be a man. So parents should watch out how your kids, you handle your phones too. 081 40,000 989 070 87 800 989. And I can see comments on the comment section. And this one is from David Boniface. He says that he's listening to us all the way in Kakao. That's at the Abuja Expressway. Good evening. Yakubu Adams says, I salute all of you for the good job. Okay, thank you. And I can see Joshua Dawa says it's a good topic that needs to be discussed with care and accuracy because many men are independent. So you have this call.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello, good evening.
Okay, well.
We lost that caller.
Yeah, the person didn't speak loud.
Hello?
Reduce the volume of your radio, please.
Hello.
Hello, good evening.
Hello.
Hello, good evening. Hello, good evening.
Hello. Good evening.
Yes, your name and where are you calling from?
I'm Francis and I'm calling from Kaduna North.
All right, go ahead.
Hello.
Go ahead. Hello? Okay, I think it's either you are not hearing us.
Yeah, he can't hear us.
Yes, but we are hearing you. Or you can call the other line. That's the 070 87 800 989. And still reading comments, I can see Sunday Udemba. Okay, says well done to you too. And also, okay, Victor Sile, okay, all the way from NATO quarters. Thank you. This one is from Emmanuel Chori, all the way from Abuja. Good evening to you. So you have this call.
Hello?
Hello?
Good evening and welcome on the show. Yeah, tell us your name and where
I'm
you're calling us
from Endeavour, yeah? I just need to...
We did not get your name.
I said Mr. Okay from Endeavour.
Okay, Mr. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, what we're talking about, things will work out when there is a system. What I think that system is that at least, when you put things in place, like that you expect, even at your demise, it should, take on like that. I mean, should go on like that. Should take off immediately without somebody coming to influence it or whatever. Like the system, Nigeria doesn't have a system. The government, like in the European countries that many people have mentioned about or things like that, the government has put up a system. They have a system, a working system. Like the non-working class of, in the area, there are little money that is being given to them as at least sort of maintenance allowance or sort of that they can live on, for them to at least organize themselves, make life better for themselves. They can struggle and make other things work. It is not everything that parents can do alone. To be independent means a total independence, that you to rely on anybody or whatever things like that. The government has to put some things in place so that the system will continue. The idea of saying maybe parents or government, I can't take the blame on the government alone. The parents have their own. So this is what I'm trying to say is that both the parents and the government have their own role to play. So the individual, the one, either be independent or independent, it depends on that will to become somebody in life or things like that. Right from the onset, we say, okay, this is my projection. I want to be like this or things like that. You don't want to be rely on someone so that at least he wants to be independent of his own. Right from at least, like we said earlier, like some people have said, and some speakers have said earlier that some people, why they are sharing at least too, they said that for skills, skill acquisition or things like that, at least to prepare them for all these facts. But yet, many of them doesn't work because things are so difficult in the country. The money to even sponsor, to fund these things are not there. So the government at least help the parents. So the parents have to play the bulk role to play. That's my contribution.
All right, thank you so very much, Mr. OK. All right, 081 40989 070 87 800 989 081 40989 070 87 800 989. And we're streaming live on Facebook on Invicta FM 98.9. So just go on the comment section and drop your comments based on our discussion. Yes, let's get to feel your polls as well. Okay, so let's see. Okay, I'm trying to see if there's a new comment, but there's no comment right here. So as we proceed and as we are getting, when they say you're putting a car in home gear, it means that you're coasting home. But so somebody may ask, or a young child or young man may ask that what kind of life skills should every boy learn before becoming an adult? So maybe based on experience, I know you may have acquired one or two skills that you've learnt that today you are comfortable doing those things as an adult without having to wait for somebody else to do for you. But do you think that the boys of today need to learn some certain skills before they become adults?
Yeah, basically in today's world and the way the world is going, digital skills are very important in today's world. The economy is completely shifting, and there are like manual skills that you can learn and still succeed. But even when you learn the manual skills, you still need to learn some digital skills to be able to effectively market whatever you're doing. So digital skills is like of great importance. I think it's even something that you cannot do without in today's world. So even when you learn other skills, you need to learn digital skills. It's like it's something that we cannot do without in today's world. And the way the world is moving, AI is gaining relevance and it's becoming more of a thing. So learning AI skills too is something that can be really profitable. It's something for today and for the future too. So, and financial skill, like financial management, is something that every young man needs to learn to learn how to be financially disciplined, because at the end of the day, whatever you do, whichever business you start or whichever enterprise you want to venture into, you need that financial discipline and financial education to be able to effectively manage every kind of business that you're doing. So that's a very important one too. So you need marketing skills too. You need marketing skills. That one is of paramount importance too, because whatever you do at the end of the day, you need to learn how to market yourself or whichever skill that you're trading out there. You need to learn how to market it. Market is something that you cannot do without in any business.
In any business, generally.
So so it's something that we need to learn. And then basic survival skills, like somebody mentioned earlier that there's somebody who is probably over 30 and do not know how to make noodles. And I was wondering that okay, it means that the person
But it's
needs
true.
to be
It's very true.
So-
how expensive it to be in about water?
Yes. I understand. So it's something that every man out there needs to learn how to, because at some point in your life, if you're not completely established in whatsoever you are doing, you're going to choose two options. Either you manage your finances by at least cooking some of your meals, or you resolve to buying food outside if you are independent, which if you are not completely financially stable, managing that is going to be like financial mismanagement to an extent, to be honest.
All right.
Maybe monies that you're supposed to save for something. So basically whatever can save you money too is an important skill that you should learn.
It's very important.
Yes.
Right. All right, we have another caller. Hello, good evening.
I'm sitting with Emmak from Kakuri.
All right, go ahead.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yes, go ahead.
I want you to please help us and to understand how, someone that gains 50,000 naira in a month and has 4 or 5 children, is that person dependent? All these things, the way I'm saying, is caused by the government. They don't even want people of Nigeria to be independent. They always want people to be, they want to stiff people, make them look as beggar. Okay, like somebody, like some people that work it down. They transport either from Kakuri or from Sabo to town, whatever. At the end of the month, you will discover they will pay them will be about 30,000 naira, while they have spent more than close to 20-something thousand in transport for that month. Is that person independent? So many things are there. In fact, 95% of Nigerians are not independent. You see someone that is working in a place, they wouldn't want you to kind of either do one or two or dubious things, but they will not pay you enough that will vet the person or to make the person to look away from anything that will cause problem. Some of these things are policies that government should change and think about welfare of Nigerians. So many people of Nigerians, are dying in silence. In fact, many people are confused in life based on the kind of thing we find ourselves in. God that will help us. Thank you very much for this wonderful topic.
All right. Thank you very much. I think we should try to answer that question. That a man that has 4 children, is he independent or dependent? But at that moment, you have 4 children, you're married. It means you are independent, my brother. But it's just maybe the management of how you navigate your finances. But 50,000, 4 children, society, we know what the economy is saying.
Yeah.
And 50,000 is too poor a take-home pay to cater for, such number of mouths to feed in that family.
So whenever you talk about the government, we go a little political from the perspective we want to take on this program. Basically is what from a social perspective, and what can we do on our own part. You understand, what can parents do, what can individuals do in their own part to be able to achieve independence at the end of the day. But the question still remains that are we raising independent men, or
Are we raising dependent men? So that's basically what we're asking. 081 40099 070 800 989 is the number that you call, and you can send messages on our live stream on Facebook on Invicta FM 98.9, and you can also go on YouTube. Yeah, you can find this very watch this very program on YouTube. That's on Invicta 98.9 FM online TV. Now there's a lady that sent a message on Facebook, Samuel Irene. She says that the young ones are really doing their best to be independent. I see them learning skills, going to sites to earn a living, despite the government are not encouraging them. But the spirits remain awake. Keep the flag flying. Interesting and educating program. Rain blessed as well. So I want to hear from other people, especially parents. The part where I ask the questions, are parents too protective of their sons? I would like to hear from parents. If you as a parent are maybe you're becoming too protective of your son, maybe you are either afraid that you don't want your son to have a failure, you're always on his case to become this person that you want him to be. Probably he wants to be something else. You understand? So 081 40099 070 800 989. Well, for those who are curious to know what's happening, it's 84 minutes in the game between France and Spain. It's still 2-0, and Spain in charge and in the ascendancy with 2 goals already, a penalty, and Pedro Porro putting Spain ahead. But France are not really having a good time as we speak. This is why I'm saying that boys are not smiling in this one. Yes. So 081 40099 070 800 989. So as we are coasting home,
It is work, no be luck.
because the calls are not coming in, but I just believe that you're enjoying the music and also the conversations that we're having this evening. And just like I said, okay, now somebody has beeped the line. Hello, good evening. Hello, good evening.
Hello. Good evening, sir.
Your name and where are you calling from? Your name is
My name is Samson.
Samson.
So I thought, you were about the independence, yeah?
Yes, are we raising independent men or are we raising dependent men?
Well, we're talking about independence. Are we in Nigeria? Are we in Libya? Are we talking about independence?
It's not, we are not talking about Independence Day or the Nigerian Independence Day. We're talking about men.
How can somebody like a woman speak now? Somebody that is speaking 20,000, 30,000. When we are talking about independence, when you are free, that you have enough in your house, everything is available with you, so we call independence. You are in your country suffering and smiling, and we call that independent. That is not independent. To my own view, I'm a family man with 2 kids. I'm a businessman. In a month, even 150,000 cannot take children. We're not talking of husband. We're not talking of transport here. We're talking about independence. No. I disagree with that. When we talk of independence, have everything abundant with the little money you have. Okay, you are talking about your family. What of your extended family? Your mother, your brother, sisters, they are all looking at you. Well, let us be fair. Let us. A graduate in this country with doing security, they are paying 20,000, 30,000 naira. It's not fair. It's not fair. Somebody is there at the top with just 1.something million, and we call it we're independent. They are everything else in this country. We are still a slave in this country. You send your children to school, go back and spend all the entire money in their life. They'll come back and without giving the ability to you, and you say we call that independent. I agree that. Thank you. Good night, sir.
All right. Well, I can feel he's speaking out with annoyance, but definitely it will definitely get better. There's no nation that does not have his or her challenges, so this one is one of them. But definitely, as a people, would navigate through all of it. So, Sai, as we wrap it up this evening, what's your take?
Yeah. So basically, I think our society have done so well to raise independent men, and you can see somebody mentioned it in the comments that you see a lot of young men go out there to try to make ends meet, and independence is not completely resting on the shoulders of financial capabilities to be able to take care of yourself. It goes beyond that. So I think I stand on the position that Nigerians have done so well to raise independent men. However, the economy has not supported that quite much, yes, but we are resilient people, and we've not backed down. Yeah, so you can see a lot of young men out there trying to find something out there to do and trying to keep it positive, and they're keeping positive energy. Yeah, but then we are like moving into another era, so I think looking into the future, we need to do more generally in raising our children with some particular skills that will help them succeed in today's world and the tomorrow's world where we're heading to generally.
Okay, but I forgot to ask one question. That is independence measured by age?
Yeah, well, it's expectation. When it comes to age, it's about expectation, where or when people start to expect that you need to be independent. So it's not measured by age completely. Yeah, it's measured by capability. Yes.
All right. So it is said that independence is not measured by age alone. It is measured by just what Sai said, responsibility and capabilities as well. Discipline is part of it. Accountability and the ability to face life's challenges without depending entirely on other people. So, as parents, as mentors, as teachers, as also community leaders, even political leaders as well, we must ask ourselves whether we are preparing boys for comfort or for responsibility. Now, but the goal is simply not to raise successful men alone, but to raise capable men, just like Sai said, capability. Men who can think for themselves, provide solutions in the midst of difficult situations, and also build strong families and positively impact the society. So because the quality of tomorrow's men depends largely on how we raise today's boys. And that's it on the program this evening, Brothers for the Place. Thanks to each and every person that listened and made contributions. And those that sent in messages, everybody's applauding. Yes, seems like the topic is timely. And so even the matured men are beginning to look inwards within themselves. So I want to believe that each and every person would look inwards. And those things that we couldn't do, let's transfer this knowledge to our upcoming boys so that they can actually learn them. But because during our time, AI was not even so rampant and so visible. But these days, you can actually earn living online, develop life skills, and so that by the time they go to a place where mommy and daddy is not there, they can handle themselves and do so very well. Sai, thanks for being here.
Thank you so much.
And to everybody, this is a saying, have a beautiful and a wonderful night's rest. The program makes a return next week, Tuesday. Same program, same station, but different set of brothers, and the whole discussion still revolves around the brothers. Do have a beautiful and a wonderful night.
You have to trust yourself, can't wait for the sauce. Never feel the emotions.